everyone, Nancy with that treasure, huh? And welcome back to the channel. Yeah, same day. But that's okay. That's what I'm going to do. Start doing, especially now that school starts. I'll probably do a bunch of videos on the weekends and then load them up throughout the week. There you go. That's the plan. I hope that's the plan. Maybe that'll be the plan. We'll work on that plan. How about that? So, I wanted to bring y'all along for, because I've been telling you about my health and everything, about my back and my hip. So here is the update. I'm going to try to keep this short. Well, short. Went to the orthopedic. He took an x-ray of my hip. So it'll be the second x-ray with two different opinions. He said there is arthritis in my left hip. He didn't say how much. He says not enough right now to warrant a hip replacement. So apparently there's a lot of arthritis in my hip. He said he would think a hip replacement would be something, but down the road, future years and years, and he said years and years down the road. So I don't know how many years down the road, but that's what he was thinking. So he's sending me, he goes, we're going to try a shot in your hip just to see if we can get the information down so I can move my hip and not think I'm going to fall because long it's giving out. So, and then while we were sitting there talking, he goes, what you've explained to me, he goes, you've got three separate things going on. He goes, you've got your middle back, your lower back, and your hip. He goes, and I don't understand why they have not figured that out, where you had figured it out. He goes, there's definitely three separate things going on. He goes, one could be aggravating the other, yes, but the hip is something totally different than what the lower back and the middle of my back is. Because I explained to him that in the middle of the night, because they asked, do you wake up in the middle of the night? Well, yeah, I wake up in the middle of the night. That's because in the middle of my back, where L7, 8, and 9, or 8, 9, and 10 are at, that's where I feel everything moving like this. And it's like, what the world, man? Come on. It's like, all right, Lord, we're going in the right direction. One step at a time. We're trying to figure out what's going on. So, sometime in September, I'm going to go get a shot in my hip. And the doctor does the shot in the hip. He also does stuff for backs and everything. So, we've set up an appointment with him. While we're sitting there, the orthopedic goes, would you like a second opinion about your back? And before I can answer it, my son, he's sitting here playing Pokemon, doing that Pokemon thing. Before I can even say, I looked at him, before I could say yes, my son goes, yes, we want a second opinion. And I was like, there you go. Yes, we want a second opinion. He goes, all right. He goes, well, the doctor I'm sending you to, he can do both. He'll give you the shot in your hip and he'll do the second opinion about your back too. Like, sounds good to me. So, in the meantime, it's still motoring and, doing what I can do because I want to live life, The days that I can't do anything, I'll just sit there and sit in my chair and do what I can do. So that's why if y'all see videos that I'm doing stuff, is because right now when I can do it, I'm going to do videos during the day, but I'm going to post them throughout the week. So I don't get overloaded. Oh, and everything. But, I did notice this. I did an experiment. I took Motrin, the way it's on the bottom, one every 4 hours, 3 times a day, whatever. I did that Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. My pain level was maybe, was lower. I was, didn't hurt as bad. Maybe 3 or 4, as long as I didn't do anything. I just sat in the chair and did nothing. Well, watched videos, was in people's lives, and I crocheted. So I didn't actually do nothing, but I wasn't getting up and down trying to do things. So I'm like, okay, so Thursday night, I was like, Lord, I'm really tired of taking this medicine. So I'm not going to take any tonight. So I took 2 valerian instead. No, valerian is supposed to help with sleep and, inflammation too. And that just gives me I have weird dreams anyway. It don't matter what I take. Anyway, I woke up, I was hurting. I was like, okay. We don't like the over-counter medicine. We try to do all natural, but sometimes you just need that little help. So, Motrin, we use the Motrin because it's in the cap liquid gel. My daughter-in-law was researching that, and that's made a little bit different than ibuprofen. I forgot the word she used for it, but let's put it this way. When I take the liquid Motrin instead of the capsule or caplet of ibuprofen or Advil or whatever, the capsule doesn't constipate me. The others do. Just keep it real, people. Everybody has the same body functions. Why it's always so hard for people to talk about what we do. Your body is your body. It does what it does because that's the way God made it. And there we go. So, there we go. That's what's on the road now. Now it's on the road to get an injection in the hip and see that same doctor about my back. So, going forward, I am very excited that we're getting somewhere with that. If you haven't liked, subscribe, ring that bell for notifications, and we'll see you next time on Our Treasure Home.